What's good, Budget Buds? We're back at it yet again. This is season 2, episode 4 of our series. We're working on 4 different plants. We got the Landrace from Ace Seeds. We got the in-house genetics Sugarcane. We got the Mystery Bean from Speedrun, and we also got my own cross, which is a Mimosa cross with Hawaiian Diamonds. We got to give that strain a name, so I'm going to do a poll later, and I'll ask you guys what I should name that strain so I won't have to have a long name. Thanks everybody who comments down below. You could also give me some suggestions right now before I do the poll. I'm probably going to upload this video by the 18th, and then you guys can vote on the poll by the 20th, and we'll give a name to my strain. Yeah, you guys, the community is going to help me name this strain. So next time we do another cross, hopefully you guys get to choose the mother, the father, and the name of the strain. That's a goal by the end of this. I think it's going to be like season 4 probably. But season 3 is going to be interesting as well. Don't want to drop too many hints, but maybe we get a sponsor, hopefully. Other things to talk about. We just finished the giveaway. We gave away 28 seeds of the Mimosa X Hawaiian Diamonds. We gave 3 of the Raise brand to each of those winners. And we gave away some autos and some photos from like Atlas and Humboldt. Yeah. So, anyways, I've been talking too long. Let's get in the video. All right, Budget Buds. We'll do a quick little update on the plants. The SpeedrunSeeds Mystery Bean is obviously killing it. It's one of the largest autos we've grown on the show. And we got the Landrace seeds, which is a small little guy in the square container. The round container, that is the Sugarcane. Ace Seeds Landrace Mystery Bean. SpeedrunSeeds Mystery Bean. I like getting mystery beans just because I kind of like cracking open like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and getting random cards, and I don't know. I like opening card packs. So that's why we do mystery beans here. And this is a Sugarcane. It's a known good cultivar. Sugarcane's one of the frostiest candidates for all of cannabis. I think if you looked up bee leaf dipping sticks, you'd know why. I'm trying to probably do an S1 on her and get more of those traits to bring on to somewhere else. I wanted real high trichome production, but I want to bring it to something with large trichome heads. Generally speaking, the high density trichome production strains have really small trichome heads. So I was going to mix it with like maybe a GMO, which is known to produce big heads. And then hopefully... How you doing? Oh, wow. So, I'm not going to waste your time too much. I'm just going to do a quick training session. Lift the can, pull it out.
I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Do a quick little zoom in, update, and spotlight. Zoom in, update, spotlight. This is the Landrace seeds. We see some really early trichome production on the stems. Let's use that as a smell test. So you can rub your fingers against the stem where these little trichomes are produced. It's very small, but that's very interesting. It's very rubbery. I thought it smelled rubbery. Whoa. Rubbery with like a lemony, piney twist to it. This is the Sugarcane from in-house genetics. I'm looking at, what is that? 70 something. Alrighty. We did a little bit of plant training the other day where I just leaned her over like this.
and we called it a day. But kind of do want to smell her, so I'm going to do a little stem rub. She's really subtle right now. Can't really smell much. More floral than anything. It smells very floral. But you can see all those little sites growing. She's in obviously like a bigger pot, better nutrients, everything. This is in like a very minimalistic grow. I'm trying to decide which one of these I want to possibly breed with. If you guys comment below anything that you would want to see bred with, like a specific strain or something I already have, just let me know so that we can get you.
Alrighty, budget buds. So early on in this plant's life, we had a heavy nitrogen feeding schedule, and now we're really cutting back. We used a flush or two to bring down the nitrogen levels. At this point, we could feed more nitrogen to help her green out, but I want her to finish as fast as possible, so I'm going to wean her off of nitrogen, which will cause her to yellow out a bit. All right, see you guys. That's going to be my before, and we're going to see what we're going to look like after.
Alrighty, good morning, budget buds. We back at it yet again. I know I had a really short video yesterday, so we'll probably try to extend this one out a little bit more. As you can see, I've gotten a little bit of burnt tips. Do you see all those little curled tips? You guys see those? Yeah. I'm kind of pushing these with a little bit too much light. Just a wee bit too much. And I might be burning them with nutrients just a tad. So I'm going overboard on both. If I had some CO2 supplementation, this would be fine. But I'm kind of pushing these plants a little bit hard for what they'd prefer. Early trichome production's okay, not amazing. Nothing to like write home about. Just really basic, nothing special. I guess the biggest thing to note lately is the Landrace kind of got stunted or stuck because of the size of the pot. You see the roots when they hit the bottom and they start curving back up and they start looking for food? That's a sign that she needs a bigger pot. So I kind of want to transplant this Landrace into something larger. We got to figure out what that is. But her sister, which was started at the exact same time, this is a seed from In-House Genetics. This is the Sugarcane. It's probably one of my more expensive seeds. This is not a budget seed, but I would not suggest going budget on your genetics. Go budget on your tent. Go budget on making your soil. Go budget on the fans. Don't go budget on the light, and don't go budget on the genetics, in my opinion. You can do whatever you want. Ain't nothing stopping you. But good genetics gets you like most of the way there. Good lights gets you almost all the way there. And then good nutrients will pretty much put you there. A little sad and a little burnt. I'm not too worried about it. I'll probably flush her out one more time and then call it a day for her. Yeah, Sugarcane's just really happy. Any excess nutrients that have been leaking out have been like going to her, so she's kind of getting pretty big. I think I gotta move her out a little bit. Jeez, my Louise. I only trained her one time. And now she's acting up. Alrighty. Let's just lean this over. Let's see what we could do there. I have a feeling I should remove that leaf. I'll just tuck it down. There you go. Should I tuck this one? Nah. That's fine. So, I'll open her up like that. That should give her a little bit more surface area to work with. Yeah, sorry little Landrace seed. Kind of got the short end of the stick and got put in this little tinier container. Sorry, bud. If after I transplant, she'll catch up, but I don't expect too much from Landrace genetics because they tend to be not as potent, but they're generally very unique and specialized in the one thing they do. So if it's a sativa, they're generally very energetic. If it's an indica, they're very stony generally. So hopefully we get a close to sativa landrace or a indica landrace. We'll find out. And as far as sugarcane goes, she's just going to be a disgustingly beautiful plant. She's going to pop off. I might have to top off that soil with some like perlite and some worm castings and probably do some defoliation, but I'm not too worried. Biggest thing to worry about is the SpeedrunSeeds Mystery Bean, which is going off a little bit too crazy. And she got a little bit burnt tips, so I either have to dial back the nutrients or the lights or a little bit of both. I think I'm just going to run with burnt tips. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'll just completely remove all the families of burnt tips at some point. It'll be one way to... This is a Mimosa cross that I made and my friend gave back to me, and we're just vegging her out. So like in veg, these plants kind of go crazy and get like really big. We vegged her out until she was really wide, and she's been flipped in flower, I think, for like a few days now. Yeah. She's looking good, though. The size of the plant's great. Get some zoomies. Form like crown-like structures on the top. Little pistils are starting to form here and there. Let's see. Real early in the flower. But this tent will be relatively full because we did a decent job at training. Not the best job, but decent. Good enough. I will see you guys next time.
I wanna be the next man of the year. Told Brody I cannot be scared. I'm finna put my whole life in this pen. Pray God that I win, work hard till we there. Even when moms and pops stay bugging, I keep on a buzzing. No hands on the wheel, no time for the pressure. No, I can't afford it with nothing to lose. How can I feel fair? I wanna be the man of the house until no checks get bounced. Until we up at a penthouse, floor to the ceiling, view of the town. Until my kids can live with a life stress free of a roach and mouse. Until my bros got cribs down billionaire row, I ain't giving an ounce. Bro trying to say I made it, but I'm nowhere near famous. In the lab on a daily been training till they can't say it's cause he's Asian. All my life was a good kid playing with sharks to the hood, look at that I evaded. Never did I front with the fake shit, always stay real to the ones who were staying. I wanna be the new man of the year.
So the other day I broke the stem on accident training it. How to repair a broken stem using plastic tubing you would get from any auto dripping system, auto watering system. See, as that heals up, we'll remove that. Whew, only got the waterfall left. We're going inside the cave? Nah, that's a weird sound. You guys gotta hear this. That's where Gollum lives, right there. Yeah, the ultra wide still don't do it justice. Alright, I'm running out of juice here, but wow. Yeah, this natural bridge is really cool. I think it's a must visit if you're around Roanoke area. It's a must visit. It doesn't feel like Virginia for sure. It's only $9 to enter, so like for sure a really good use of your day. It's like only $9. That's Budget Buds travel tip right there. I also hit up that Natty B's Cafe earlier.
Flowers, I sit for hours telling all the bluebirds, the bill and coo birds, pretty little